Alright, try to make this as quick as I can. It is going to be kind of a little bit of a long video. I wanted to show you the DayBreak DLC that came out a couple of days ago. It is under downloadable content. If you have the Ultimate Edition, it is free. You would just come here, same as the Independence Day pack, and this button will say, instead of click to play, it'll say download. And it's only 10 MB, so it's a very quick download. Then it gets its own menu option. When you go into it, this is what you get. And the settings, really, you can start a game and then have others join if you have this on. I think by default it is on or off, I don't remember. I'm going to turn it off just to show you guys. You can adjust a few other things, but I don't. Collection is the main thing you want to look at. Now these are, it has two columns. One, everything on the left is things you can use while you're playing DayBreak. As you can see, I've finally unlocked everything. But this is taking longer than I thought. The stuff on the regular game gets unlocked on the right side, which will be all the same weapons, ranged and melee, consumables, but it has this one other category. This is the best stuff that you can see. This is a unique muzzle attachment. This is a mod for the base, and this is one of the prefabs used to make the bunk room. I want to unlock the other stuff. Also, they have locks on the things that are locked, but they have, one of them will be like this, where it's not a lock, and it's kind of like the item, but just black instead of gray. That means that should be the next one you get. But what I've found is right around when you get these melees unlocked, some of these, right when you get to this pistol, it starts doing like a random, meaning instead of like every unlock I got was a weapon or an explosive, everything, every 3 rounds is usually how it goes. Every 3 rounds you get about 300 prestige and an unlock, whether it be for the DayBreak or your regular game. If you complete all 7 rounds, you get an extra unlock. So instead of 2, you'd get 3, and you get about total 800 to 1,000 prestige points. But what I found is once you get to this pistol, then instead of giving you unlocks for everything, it starts to randomize it, meaning you can get, it seems to be giving me a lot of now, instead of a weapon or something like these unlocks, even though this one should be my next, there's a randomizer now thrown in there, so I can get either 50 extra prestige points or the unlock, which I really don't like because I already have max, and you can max out the prestige. It's same as influence, 99999, and then you can't get any more. So I'm just trying to get these things unlocked, and it keeps giving me the plus 50 prestige, which is really annoying. So this is going to take, I don't know, it's going to take as long as it takes, but my preference, I'll just show you my preference. So when you start the game, now you get to select your starting gear. This is what that left column was. Everything you unlocked in the left side of the collection will be available here. As you can see, I've unlocked all the weapons. The default ones you can use without unlocking anything will be none of the Cleo weapons. So you will you can start with a Stormbringer, Breaker, or the RTX Wolverine, which was the Kodak XL. They renamed it. It's now the RTX Wolverine, basically. Of the Cleo weapons, my favorite to use is the blast rifle, which is basically the Cleo version of the Breaker, to me. It only holds 16 rounds. There is a stronger one, this one, heavy sniper, but it holds 8. So that's, and this is a bolt action rifle, so 8 is just not enough. and you get better accuracy, but the control is lower. This one has higher power. I'll equip that one, you'll see. So I'll get better accuracy with this one, but I'll lose control. And this one, the accuracy, I don't even have to zoom in to do headshots. It's that good. So I really recommend this one once you unlock it. It's a very, very good gun. The shotgun, I don't really like. It's very inaccurate. I've used even this assault shotgun, and it wastes a lot of bullets, and it usually never takes them down. I'm telling you, the blast rifle is the way to go. This is kind of like the Stormbringer's version of the Cleo. So this is okay. Those are really the only two I liked. Either this sharpshooter rifle, which is an upgrade of the battle rifle, which is good. And I actually like the battle rifle better because it holds 16 rounds instead of 8. I really don't like that these two, even though they are supposed to be the better two, only hold 8 rounds. That's just too little ammo to reload. And this one's just too much. 128, you're going to blow through that and have no ammo. Not recommendable for this mode, because you got to... This mode, you really got to conserve your ammo and do melee and some. You can't just go guns blazing. You'll run out of ammo. It's very limited. So that's why I recommend the blast rifle. I use it. As far as blades go and blunt weapons, I like the bladed. I go with either the hand axe. Well, now I go with this, which is the upgraded version of the hand axe. And as you can see, the hand axe is this. Ease of use is very high. That's what you want. This has the highest, but it's not as good. This dismember and everything is great. This is very important for the helmeted armored ones. They are very, not hard to kill, but just a pain to kill. And if you use any of the blunt weapons or the other weapons, other than this or the axe, a lot of times it'll bounce off their helmet. And it'll, or if you knock them down, that's still, you got to knock them down. I have used both of these and done one shot, clean, cut their heads straight off. So this is like the best of both worlds. And any other regular zombie, you pretty much cut their head off in one shot. It's great weapon, great weapon. This is very important. Do not use any fire in this game. Anything that has fire for the grenades, don't use it. The fire damages not only yourself, and it will kill you very quickly. The fire, any fire, will damage the technician you're trying to protect, and it will damage your team. So I don't recommend using anything fire. It just kills you. So my favorite, and especially this, the deployable pyromine, if you use that, it will kill the technician in 2 seconds. You don't do it. My best one is this, the deployable minefield. This thing is excellent. It's basically set it and forget it. You place it in front of the technician. I put one in front of the technician, I'll show you my technique, and one in front of the wall outside. Then you activate it, and it shoots all these little mines all over the place, and that's it. And they'll stay there for all rounds until a bad guy a zombie runs over it, and then it blows them up. And it kills ferals. It can severely kill a juggernaut. They're the best, and it shoots out like 8 of them. So it's the best thing ever. I can't wait to unlock it in the regular game. But this is, I would say, the #1 to use. And this is my setup. Even though I have everything unlocked, I run the blast rifle, the battle axe, and this. Another very good thing about the Cleo weapons I want to mention. Not a lot of people are using them for some reason. They don't know these. As you can see, Cleo, it says Cleo ammo packs. So not a lot of people know that all the Cleo guns use these special ammo packs. That's one really good thing about the Cleo. So any Cleo gun you have uses a Cleo ammo pack. It doesn't matter what, there's like no ammo type. It's just Cleo ammo pack. So it's compatible with all the Cleo guns, which is nice. So you can stock up on that, and then It's good for any Cleo gun. It's really awesome. Okay, and then once you pick this, you start the round. It's going to show the technician. He's setting up the Cleo relay. And then this helicopter that just doesn't help for shit and just likes to give sarcastic remarks like a dick. Now, another thing I want to mention. You can recruit this talon agent. This looking one right here. I did it. I uploaded a very short video of it. But I could not get the red talon operative trait. So I don't know if you can. And I just didn't roll it on mine. But it has, you can see it's awesome. But the other things below it are always random. This one actually took a lot of theirs, which is good. These skills, now I got heroism and I got prowess on mine, but this is still wit and this is still shooting. Now whether they will upgrade to warfighting and tactics, I hope they do. I'll make a video on that. And I also got a 5th skill, which you can on these guys too, which is fortification, which is craftsmanship and construction, and it's +1 labor. It's kind of like Scrum certificate. But they look exactly like this, and it's 3,250, and you can do it multiple times. It's every 9 minutes, 90 minutes, you can recruit one. But this is what I'm talking about. If you select a Cleo weapon, there's always Cleo battle packs in here. And because not a lot of people have these guns yet, they're going to be looking for the other ammo types. So if you grind now, it's the best time to grind because I always get to use all the Cleo stuff and nobody else uses it. This is just the walls. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. This protects the technician and they can only be repaired with repair kits. One is always broken. It's just like a tutorial. What I like to do is take the rest of the wall kits and drop them here so I don't have to get them from there. Now let me show you the deployable mind, how great this is. I will drop one here, okay? And then I'm going to drop one outside here. It's going to start, but I'll drop the other one. And then you want to immediately, you don't wait to detonate them, because you see it shooting these little things out? Those are all mines. So you're supposed to detonate them immediately as soon as that. And now, you see they're all around protecting the technician? They're all ready. And if any enemy gets past the wall or steps on it, blows them up. So it is like the best thing ever. Now you get these other 2 AI guys. They're not much help. They'll stand behind the wall. So you're going to want to be on this side of the wall and try to keep... Bloater control is key. You want to keep the bloaters at bay. Because if they cross this basically this sidewalk, that's when they start being trouble. And they usually always come from the left side or the right side. But if you see this, you saw that? I killed 3 people with this, and I headshotted that guy. There's one bloater. This gun is unbelievably beast. I can't wait to unlock it in the regular game. And I'm not even using the zoom. It has a zoom, like that. I'm not even using the zoom. It's that good. Can go through multiple enemies. I've had it gone through a juggernaut and hit somebody on the other side of a juggernaut. So it is very, very... It's my favorite gun. If the upgraded one had at least 16 bullets, I'd use it, but it doesn't. This is also, what I like to do also, is when the zombies are lined up on the walls, you can kill them all in one shot. Now, I'll show that real quick. Where's 2 feral? These are very good for killing ferals, too, if they don't jump over the wall. But you see, it's always shooting through. Like, if there was a bunch of them lined up here, it would shoot them all. So sometimes I'll do one side and let the other side fill up, and it's just a matter of just turning and shooting. This gun is that good. The range is good. The accuracy is really good. You see that? I don't know how it even knocked both of them down. The bullet is like wide also, so it's like really... And this is the axe. Very good. You can see it's dismembered people. Round 1 is very easy. But that's the one thing about this game. The difficulty jumps drastically. From round 1, 2, and 3 are pretty easy. 4 gets a little bit hard. Then 5, 6, and 7 are nuts. So that it jumps. From 3 to 4 is a jump. And then from 4 to 7 is a huge jump. So it starts off like, oh, this is going to be easy. You know, I'll blow through this. And then it gets insane. And the main thing is to protect these walls and keep the bloaters out of... I try to keep them from getting in the street. And no fire. Don't use any fire because it will damage your teammates and everybody. Explosions are okay, but the fire, it's no good. Any fire grenades. And then after round 2, they start with the Cleo drops, which will be out in that field. And those have ammo, and that's the only way to get ammo and med kits and wall repair kits. It's the only other way to do it. I'll show that real quickly after this, and then I'll end the video. That's basically it. But if you can get a good team of people, like good 3 players that'll play with you, you can beat this mode pretty easily. I don't know about easily, but as long as everybody knows what they're doing and talking on the mics, it's a lot easier, because then you can have one guy doing snipering bloaters, one guy, and then the other 3 down in the pit here. You could have 2 snipers if you want, but for me I've beaten this like about 10, 12 times now, and it seems to be more beneficial to just have 3 down in the street and 1 sniper sniping the bloaters or anybody else that gets too close. That's the armored one, and you saw it's pretty... This battle axe is just ridiculous, and it doesn't even take much stamina. But you can, even if you don't kill him, it's gonna drop whoever it is, so you can follow up with an execution. This is such a great gun. I've even gone through their helmet and killed those guys before. Like, we'll do an example here. You see there's like 4 guys down there? You see, I just pretty much cleared them all with 2 bullets. The Feral you got to be careful for, because he will jump the wall. So I try to... This gun, as you can see, can take him out one shot, of course. It's a very... Of course they want to bite me, because I'm doing this. But if they start picking on a wall, you just got to go there and... You can do the melee also is useful. And sometimes those guys will help. As long as you usually knock down the zombies, they can usually finish them off. Usually. You see? That was a 1 shot, knocked his helmet right off. No, it's just much easier. Again, here's a group of them. Boom. All 4 went down. They didn't kill them all, but it gives you enough time to run over there and then just melee the heck out of them really quickly. It's so easy with this gun. And that's the end of wave 2. Now they will do the Cleo drops. As you can see, they drop right here. And this is how you get ammo and the rest of the stuff. You'll just go in here. I usually take the stuff I need. Anything I don't need, I'll even take out of it. But I don't bring it back to the supply locker. That's too far. I'll normally just dump it in the street here. That way anybody on my team can get it, because there's usually 4 of these out in the field. And sometimes there's a feral out here, so you gotta be careful. I usually try to take everything. Then it disappears when it's gone, when you take everything. And then even if I don't use it, I will use this med kit, just an example, and I will come back and dump everything here. The wall kits, I will usually hold on to or dump them on the other side of the wall. That way they can be easily used. I have to repair the walls, and it's very important single player also to repair the walls. Single player, I would suggest just doing it to get familiar with the mode, the DLC, and then after that, multiplayer is what you want to do, because just the AI just isn't smart enough to consistently help you win this every time. It just can't do it. But you can see all these Cleo packs I'm getting from all of these drops. You know, I've got 5 right. You're never going to run out of bullets. And if you grind now, now's the time to grind. You're going to be the one with the Cleo weapon, and everybody else is going to be using the older guns, which is fine, but you're not going to be fighting for ammo. Everybody else is. That's the thing. And there's another one. There's usually 1 or 2 Cleo packs in each one of the drops. That's all the drops. So, again, you'll run back here and now repair some walls. Even though the round's going to start, I'm going to jump over and repair the walls. And then it will just repeat the process. I will see if I can make it to 4, I think the Blood Plague Juggernaut comes. I don't remember. It's 4 or 5. And you can repair it while they're attacking the wall like this. You just gotta not be hit. If you're hit while you're repairing, even with gas, then it will mess up the repair. See, I gotta clear these guys. They're messing with this wall. I don't even know if I have enough, but I'm just an example. Usually you have more people. Yeah, I don't have anybody else to repair this. I'm gonna run back here to see if there's a kit. No, I thought I dropped. Yeah, that's why I dropped the kits over here, because it's much easier to run there, grab the kit, and repair the wall than it is to do the other way. Just a real pain. Yeah, they're messing up the walls. I gotta get over here and clear them. But this is what I'm talking about. This lineup shot, you know. I don't even have to see through there and just shoot. I know they're on the wall. You can see it's just constant, and it's basically the whole wall is clear now. You can see that was a one shot through the helmet. I mean, it's just this gun is just crazy. And I've got 100 and something rounds. I'll never even use them all. And now it's just back to trying to maintain, not let too many here. Bloater control. Somebody's on the wall. I don't know why they were not. They just don't do it. That's why I don't like the AI. They just don't do a good job of helping. You know, there could be one guy on the wall, and they'll let him beat the wall to shit. It's like so ridiculous. Gotta try to do that, step back and hit multiples. And after this round ends, you're gonna see that's when you get your first download, as far as like an unlock for the game. You'll see it'll give a little message, and that happens for round 3 and 6 and 7. But I should be able to pass this and show you that. I was hoping a Blood Plague Juggernaut, but maybe the next round. But this video is already long. I was hoping not to make it so long, but I'm just trying to show you at least everything in the game without... I don't want to show you the beating of it. I want you guys to experience that yourself. There's a regular Juggernaut. He will break the... You got to get them really quick because they'll really mess up the walls. As you can see, almost every hit does at least one thing of damage. But you saw this was like 4 shots and took him down. So it's and again, this is what I like doing, lining up like right along the wall line and just going across it. And I think that, see, download complete, reward earned. So that's supposed to be the end of the round, but sometimes there's, you know, some stragglers you gotta take care of. There you go. Wave 3 is done. So I really need some wall kits to repair. I don't know if there's any out here. Yeah, there is one. I'll take that. And this time I'm going to repair the walls before going out. Red ones you would want to do, if you have limited, red would be the ones you would do first because those are like 1 or 2 shots away from being broken. And then you want to do the other ones. I find they like to do the outside. For whatever reason, they attack the outside more than the middle. So they love these corners. This corner and the other corner. So I always try to at least get these 2 done. They love to come in the corners. I think that, no, I got one more so I can repair them all. Oh no, I'm going to do the last one. I'll probably get one out there though. But yeah, this one's almost red. But I still got all my mines are kicking, and you can see all the ammo I still have. Now I'm gonna go out here, probably get some more. But this is how good using a Cleo weapon is. A good one, because don't use one of the ones that waste the ammo like in 2 shots, or else then you'll be in the same problem as everybody else. Those remote grenades are pretty good. Because you can detonate them and they're explosive. Just nothing fire you don't want to use. It just hurts everybody. So again, just taking all the... But you look at this. I mean, it's like I got all repair kits. It's like... Again... I don't even have any room left. That's how much ammo I have, which is, look at that, 256 rounds. It just shows you they want you to use that. So I gotta run back, repair this last wall really quickly. And then they're already coming, but at least it's not as bad as last time I was doing them all. There we go. So all the walls are done. This round's gonna be a little difficult. I think the Blood Plague zombie comes during this round, I think. We shall see. You saw that? That was, like I was talking about, one shot with the helmet zombie. Look at this guy. No arms and still trying to get in here. But you really got to help the AI out. They're just not good at really. You can see. I mean, they're just not good at anything. Even if a feral jumps that wall, a lot of times they have a really hard time killing the feral, man. So a lot of times I'll have to jump over the wall if the feral makes it by me and help them. But you can see how well this works if you just keep those bloaters out. Once the bloaters get past to the street level, it's really hard. Because another thing they like to do is they like to send a juggernaut out to distract you, and then they'll sneak 2 bloaters behind the juggernaut. So I always try to, if that happens, I will go for the bloaters first and then start attacking the juggernaut, because it's just... He'll just make it too hard to fight him in gas. It's just way too hard. Let's see if this is a regular one. Yeah, it's just a regular one. try to take him down. Even if I take damage from the other guys, I don't really care. The main thing is to get him out of here. See, this is what I'm talking about. But now you should see the minefields take care of him. He's gonna run on some mines. There's no way. And then I'll repair that stuff. Yeah, he's already down. So I'm gonna try and repair this wall. I don't even know if I have a kit on me. I do. So as soon as that gas gets out of there, the only good thing for the fire is getting rid of the gas. So if there's a lot of gas and you're trying to... Oh, they broke another wall. Great. I may not make it out of this round. Because now they're... I gotta get those things fixed, but they keep putting bloaters here. Let me see if I can get this one. If I can get... Oh, they better help him. Alright, that's one. I gotta get this other one done. Oh, this guy's gonna get me. Oh, I got it. Get this one. And then I should make it out of the round. Alright. It's really important to get these walls. I'm gonna have to go on the other side. And you can heal the technician. I just don't have the bandages to do it. But you can do it. There he is. There's the blood plague. That's all I really wanted to show you. He looks like Jello Man. He's a lot tougher. Well, I don't know about a lot tougher, but he is tougher. Not with this gun, really. You just want to stop his hitting of the gate. Try to headshot him as much as you can. You get an achievement for knock... And, of course, I get... But, yeah, you get an achievement for getting him. But, that's the Blood Plague Juggernaut. And you can see he's basically almost giving me the plague. And there goes round 4. But that's it. And then the next couple rounds are crazy. I'm not going to survive it, but that's... You can see I got pretty far. I've gotten a 6, I think, solo. But I haven't played too much solo. But if you keep that kind of strategy like I'm doing and conserve your weapons and ammo... you can do it. And the walls. The walls are important. You can keep them walls up. You'll be in good shape. And that's pretty much the DLC. And also, once you build your prestige up to... you can recruit this red talon here, the one that looks like this. Not the same stats, but they look like this. And it's 3,250. And it's every... 90 minutes you can do it. So as long as you have a spot, you can recruit one and they stay. So that's pretty good. And it's a pretty fun mini game when you play with other players. It's not so fun solo, but with the other players, it's pretty good. And that is my take on the DLC. That's it.